Hey, it's Mark here at Cedar Falls Farm. About to do a little bit more evening work on the 66 Econoline. I'm going to spray the carburetor down with cleaner right quick. Go try to round up a little bit of automatic transmission fluid. I think I might have some in storage in the barn. And I'm going to take out all the spark plugs and put a little ATF in there. Let that soak down for maybe a couple of weeks and then start trying to get this thing started. So it's going to be a slow process, but we'll take it one step at a time. Rome wasn't created in a day, and this truck or this van, after not running for 25 years, is not going to run in a couple of weeks. It's going to run one way or another, and I'm trying to think what I want to do with this old straight 6 240. Love to put some headers on it. I don't want to have to start modifying the doghouse because I have so much to modify and work on, sheet metal work and all, but who knows, maybe we'll do that at some point. Put a little better cam in there, maybe convert over to a Holley sniper system so we don't have to worry about a carburetor anymore. So let's go ahead and spray this down, and then I'm going to go look for some ATF. Don't know how well you'll be able to see in here. It is a little dark, but we're going to do some spraying anyway. I did check the choke. It's got a manual choke. It was not frozen up. Accelerator would move a little bit, but not real well. So we'll have to do a little work on that. Might end up having to take this off and do some rebuild work. But we're going to spray this, let it soak into it good down inside. And I also have a bore scope, a cheap Chinesium one, that as I take these out, I'm going to try to take a look inside, see if we can see any rust or moisture damage or anything down in the cylinders that would warrant actually pulling the motor. So, good thing I caught that with my arm right before it hit. Okay, so we're good now. We'll pick back up here in a few seconds, and I'll make sure that there's no bones sticking out. Okay, I know we're working on carburetor, and I'm on my way down to the barn to get ATF. But it just wouldn't be right without sharing some animals here at the farm. Of course, Link is on here with me. If you follow the channel for any time, you know he has his own playlist. Say hello, Link. And our goats, they'll come running. Mabel! Hey, Mabel! Nikki, Nora! Hey, babies! Mabel! Especially heading toward the barn, they're going to run up. They think it's treat day. Come on, babies. Come on, babies. Come on, babies. Hey, Mabel. Hey, Mabel, how are you, baby? Nora? Sweet little Nora back there, she's tiny. Big around, but tiny. And Nikki. This one here, she's a bully, as sweet as she is. What a bully. Okay, we'll pick back up here in a few minutes. Just had to share that. All right, let's see what we can get going here. Looks like I forgot to turn it off. It's okay. We'll get it right. Editing is a wonderful thing. One more. Looks like even a blind squirrel finds a nut on occasion. Oh, yeah, that felt good. Huh. Doesn't look terrible. Let's see here. So here I'll put a little light on this for my phone. And that's off the first cylinder. It's not terrible, but there's no oil in it, so when it last ran, it doesn't look bad at all. I smell gas on it, but old gas. It smells really old. But I might want to come back to these later, try to figure out which spark plug was in which cylinder. So that's simple, I'll just write it on it. I am going to grab my camera. We will take a quick look in the cylinder, see if we can make out anything in there. Hopefully, there we go. course, I would have it upside down. Try this again. I hope we can see this, but looking at the top of the cylinder, I don't see anything that looks too bad. No rust. I can't see, or try to bend it a little bit. The cylinder wall, it doesn't look too bad either. I can put a little crook in it. All right, I'm looking at the cylinder wall. I don't see any real problems in there. One spot of rust right here. Actually looks like the bottom of a valve maybe in an open position. So I don't see any real issues in the number one cylinder. But oh, that's right on top of the piston, right on the edge, maybe a little bit of moisture. It's not terrible. We're gonna fix it though. We're going to put a little ATF in there. There we go. Red, that's what I wanted to see. So we have ATF all down in there, and actually got it on the tip of the camera. That piston must be in the way up position. Okay. Unplug, save battery. We'll take the next one out. Hopefully. I am not keen on hitting my hand on the doghouse corner there. There we go. Ooh, not good. Hang on. I'll shoot a little PB blaster down around all of these. There we go. All right, let's go back the other way. Maybe, there we go. Oh, this really. There we go. Much better. That one, that was very, very rich. Let me see if I can shine a little light here. Just totally covered in carbon. Smells real strong. Again, it does not look terrible, but just way too much carbon on it. We'll look down in here in a second. Turn that off. We'll mark this with a number 2. And that's appropriate. It smells like crap. Plug our camera back in. To wipe it off a little bit. Got a wee bit of ATF on it. I don't know if you can see this with me, but there's a little damp spot, and it's probably oil right in front of me here. Oh, actually, that might be carbon. Just so I can look straight in there and see it. It's a big old carbon deposit. I'm not seeing rust, which is a good thing. Just, I can't see any real damage, no rust. That's what I prefer to see. So let's shoot this one up with a little bit of ATF. Alrighty. We'll move on to our next one, number 3 here. This is way too tight. Alright. 25 years of crud. Get that on the threads. There we go. No. Same. A lot of carbon, really stinky old gasoline. I'm just curious, there could have been some gas in the line, and when I worked the throttle, it might have dumped just a little bit of that remaining stuff down in there. Don't know, but let's take a look, see if we can see anything down in here. I'm not seeing anything done in here. I think it's because our camera is covered in oil. Exactly. There we go. Looking at the top of the piston here, and the piston wall, cylinder wall rather. You see the valve reliefs. I'm not seeing any rust. That's good, just carbon buildup, but no rust. No rust on the cylinder wall. That's perfect. That's what I'm wanting to see. Oh, get in there. Let's do it the other way. Okay, number 4. Same thing, just absolutely filthy. Okay. Yeah, we got trash on it again. Little bit of rust there, a little bit where the valve clearance is at, but it's not terrible. Looking at the cylinder wall on the top, I don't see any rust on it. Try to get down toward the bottom. That one doesn't look great, but not terrible. I think if we can get it lubed up good and slowly rotate everything over, I think we're going to be okay, at least to get it started. I'll fill this one up. Okay, see if we can see back here in the back side. Get it turned just a little bit. Same thing, just a Huge carbon buildup there. There we go, light catcher. You can see it's pretty nasty. Number 5. Oh, I gotta wipe this one off again. Come on, I am definitely seeing something that looks like rust. I'm gonna wipe this thing off one more time here with a paper towel. I hope I can get this thing clean enough because it looks like I am seeing rust. Not really. There's a spot there. It's not terrible. Just one little spot. No, not bad. Not bad at all. There's a little oil where oil has dripped down, probably by the valves. Get a little bit of flow over the years. Try to see the cylinder wall there. It just doesn't look bad, so we're gonna call that one good as well. And I'm gonna wipe this off again rather than on my shirt. My shirt's got stripes on it now from wiping oil on it. I would say my wife might get mad, but I wash my own shirts, so I might get mad at me. One more, and this one, I've got a long reach in here to get to this thing. I hope I don't dislodge this. Oh, come on. Not bad. Same thing. The best looking plug was on cylinder number 1. It wasn't quite as rich, but doesn't really mean anything. The rest of them look crappy, but not burn up. Okay, see if we can take one last peek in here. All right. Ooh. The heck. Let me wipe this off again. I gotta know what the heck that is. Just a lot of carbon and a little bit of oil, it looks like. What is that? Oh, that's top of the piston. That is the relief for the valves. And there is a little rust on it. That one's a little bit crusty. Not terrible, but there's definitely a few spots of rust. So we're going to soak this one down really good. I don't see any damage other than just a few spots of rust. Take this off. Fill it up good with ATF. If I can get it in there. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. You can see the choke. Choke works fine. Ah. Yeah, accelerator. It's a little sticky. I'll have to lube all that up well. But we're off to a good start. A slow but good start here. All right. So I'm gonna walk around the van. I don't know what order I'll do these, but you can see I have painted the top completely. I have actually painted the van, and this is rattle can, folks. And the reason I've done rattle can so it's all one color, and honestly you can see every little dent, every imperfection. There's some really big ones, that I've got to work on. I've already been hammering some out, but I'll try to do a separate video on working on that. These were terrible. They're out a little bit, but making progress. Slowly but surely. But I'd really, maybe in the next 2 or 3 weeks, get this fired up and just road test it. I do have my tires in here. I have my shocks. I'll try to get all that done in the next few days and maybe do brakes at some point. So that's the latest update here from Cedar Falls Farm. Hope everyone has a great day.